I think treatment is great. I think treatment is necessary. I think it's a great starting point, but I think you know better than anyone that it's a starting point.
Yes.
And the real work comes when you get home and you're out of that fishbowl.
Yes.
And you're back in your environment that there's triggers and there's the friends and there's the family and there's the liquor store on the block and there's the dealer on the corner and there's the temptation of hopping in the car and going to the casino.
Yes.
How did you stay sober, and how has that transformed your life?
That's good. You know, that one of my main things when I was in rehab, my mind just was on preventing relapse. So I was just a sponge to hear all about that because I knew that. Even now, I tell my clients that I'm coaching. I tell when I go back to the rehab, because I'm on the alumni committee, and I go back and speak to them. I tell them, you're in a safe space here. You got 3 meals. You have somewhere to sleep. You know, they bring meetings to you. So if your plan is not airtight, because we heard it before, that your addiction's in the parking lot, doing pull-ups and pull-ups, right, waiting for you to slip. And if you don't have a plan in place and you're not serious about this, because I took the mindset, I'm going to be as serious about my recovery as I was about going to get my fix. Going to gamble, driving any time of night to a casino, going out anytime, 3 a.m, through snowstorms to get the crack. You know what I'm saying? I would go to any limits. And I had that same mindset about my recovery. So that's where I was. And I tell that to them, you know, listen, if you don't have a plan, and we all know it starts with cutting off people, places, and things. Because if you don't change your environment and you're going back to the same thing without a plan, because now you have your own self-will. You don't have to be motivated by the program. Now it's going to really tell where you are with your recovery and how bad do you want it. And when I was in recovery, I tore my Achilles tendon playing basketball in rehab. And I only stayed 21 days because I was putting in the work and I was speaking to my counselor and I got wise counsel and I did everything I needed to do. So when I got out of there, when I did that, I was distraught because I was like, God, why you allow this to happen? I'm in here, you know, I'm helping people. I started a Bible study in the rehab. I'm praying for people. And I really saw that it may be a calling on my life to help other people in that. So I started getting a resentment, but I almost left. From the hospital. Someone came up there. I was about to go home and I'm glad I didn't because I knew what was going to happen. Now I know if I left, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. So that plan, that drive to want to get clean. And like you said, I took every suggestion. I did I probably did. They said do 90 and 90. I probably did like 150. I'm on crutches going to meetings. You know, I got a sponsor. I worked the steps. I was praying. I read the literature. You see what I'm saying? I got a therapist. I got a mentors, wise counsel, including my pastor. And I surrounded myself by people that I could go to when I felt froggy, when I felt that thing creeping up on me, when those urges and those cravings came up. So if you don't have that in place, it's going to be real tough for you. So that's one of the main things that I would say to make sure that you have a strong accountability support team. See, my thing is God is my foundation. Then I have my family, my support team, my accountability team, and then go from there to changing your daily habits and routines and just living that out every day, one day at a time, as we know.